Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, we're on the way. It is that familiar feeling again, old foes, fresh hostilities. 26th of May 2005. Tries a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Sané has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Tunisia with the corner, they're first. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now they can spring out of defence. He has found the way through. And here's Suarez. Ibrahimovic. Griezmann. And that was very necessary. Played into space. Saliba with a definite foul there. Gets a good foot in there. Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. Nouri. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
He's going for goal! Ambitious, but just off target.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Van Dijk. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And it's Gerrard. Luis Suarez. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Morocco really could have done without this. So this the chance to fire his team in front. And he's buried it! 1-0. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
So we have the first goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Not the most convincing of passes. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And the finish! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Suarez really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Tunisia are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Ibrahimovic. And here's Sané. That's a good ball. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Ibrahimovic. Sane is fouled. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. And he has kicked it out somehow.
Griezmann really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Otto promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Sane. And it's Gerrard. Vitinha. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Iwobi. And he's cut it out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Sané. He's in a good position here. Shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
A case now of complete control. That's been cut out, well played. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And that's another good win of the ball. Henderson is the guilty party there. Saliba. And it's Iwobi. Mbappe. It's a goal kick. And smartly reclaimed. Now it's Gerrard. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, shooting chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And the half-time whistle goes. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half. Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating.
Would the father of a boy in a blue hat kindly make his way to the information centre?
And the second half gets underway.
Morocco really have played into their opponent's hands here, Peter, and they need to sharpen up. They'll get chances in this second half, I'm sure of that. They just have to make sure they don't waste them.
Costa Curta. And this is Luis Suarez. Iwobi. Now that looks a decent ball. Nesta. Ibrahimovic goes steaming forward. Now it's Sané. Oh, such a clever... Sané! Oh, extraordinary.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Henderson picks it up from the goal kick.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Vitinha. It's a good run down the right. Now it's Mbappe, and he's been shifted off it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Ball's gone out of play. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Gerrard does well to get it back. Luis Suarez, and he's managed to get free. And how did he not make it four?
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Tunisia have their second corner now. Morocco are looking to go forward now. Rafinha.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And here's Mbappe. Now this... He's had a shot! He has done it! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
After 62 minutes is...
Morocco give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Now it's Mbappe. Vitinha. And it's Kukçu. And Iwobi. Looking to play him in. Aimed beyond the defence. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Kukçu. Vitinha. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Rafinha. That's a cute ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Can he get it through? Kukçu. Gerrard. And it's Luis Suarez. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Saliba. Oh, that's delightful. Picked out brilliantly. Nice interception, well timed. Oh, this looks sharp. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, look, there's the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Tunisia have their third corner. Flecken breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Iwobi. And Rafinha. Really fierce, close defending. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's fabulous. Goes for a shot! And that would have won it.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
They get a throw in. And no, that was never going to make it. Iwobi. Vitinha in acres of space out wide. And it's Gerrard. Griezmann, given the lift of his goal. Oh, that's a key interception. And he's lost his man here. And a shot! And it's in! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Decent chance! No, he's not getting his way this time. Iwobi, driving on and making good progress. Four extra minutes added on. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle, so the perfect chance to get one back. Kachu! Oh, it's hit the post! And he thumps it clear. And it's Vitinha. And this is Iwobi. Oh, they can break here. That is good alertness. Iwobi. Now it's Mbappe. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
Please turn towards the
Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do all the right preparations and still end up on the losing side. I don't think they'll be going out tonight.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
Well, he does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration for everyone to follow.
Yamal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Iwobi tries to play it through. Now this could be a chance. Takes a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Gravenberg. And it's Gravenberg. And here's Haaland. Goes for the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And that should get the job done.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Defending of the desperate variety. Looking for options for movement. That is good alertness. Reinders. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And this is Forlan. That's a good run down the left. Ball driven towards the far post. Great chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Still goalless at the moment. Iwobi looking to get on the end of this. Oh, shooting chance! Hernandez attempts a clearance. Now, what about a counter-attack? Great ball if he can get there. Adams gets across to intercept that. Valverde. Now it's Scholes. Great vision. Aimed in towards the terrific header. Oh, should really have made more of that.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's there to retrieve it. Iwobi is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Odo. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's having a go! Gravenberg. Haaland. Some front-footed pressing going on here. 15 minutes till half-time. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Scholes. He's got away. Hangs in a cross. That's going to go a long way. Taken back almost at once. Out towards the flank. In towards the back stick. It's their second corner of the game. Well, they want another corner, and it looks as though they're going to get it. So, third corner of the game. Valverde! And that should get the job done. And there's the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Punched away. Hit into the middle. Morocco are looking to go forward now. Oh, nicely intercepted. Gravenberg. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Thuram. And Gravenberg. Passing is crisp and sharp. Iwobi. It's a searching pass. He's on it. Can he get away? Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Can he get on the end of this? Reinders. Rafinha. Now it's Mbappe. Engages and forces him off the ball. Played back to the goalkeeper. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Is currently being displayed on the screen.
Substitution for Morocco, number 17, Rafinha.
So off we go once more.
Coming on the field is
Both sides defensively robust up to now. Big chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And it's Valverde. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Morocco come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Gravenberg. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's really well manoeuvred. Now he's off and running. Oh, what has happened here? Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Valverde. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Hernandez. And it's Gravenberg. Iwobi. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Rivaldo. Looking for options. And the shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Hakimi. Well, that has not gone well. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. That's the keeper's ball. Odo is always looking to play quality balls. Rivaldo. Rivaldo going face-to-face with his great rival. Morocco still have the cards to affect this game. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Vitinha. Plays a sharp little ball here. And he's cut it out. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And he's there to belt it away. We expected better, and so did he. Now it's Mbappe. And it's made its way to him. Pass is just off target. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Iwobi, the ultimate schemer, the supplier-in-chief. Vardiol chips it through. And the finish! Contact was certainly crisp, didn't quite come off.
Well, he's visibly not happy with that. That says a lot about his professionalism.
Searching pass he's played there.
Morocco clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Threads one in. Adams spots it and intercepts. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Mbappe!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Face to face, and he shoots! That's a decent clearance.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
That's a shade optimistic. Morocco finding their passes. Looking for the run, and he's picked out the run. Oh, he's burst through! That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Saliba cuts out the pass. And we're done. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Morocco certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Morocco against Morocco.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're on the way. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Rafael Leao, Peter, is one player who could be unstoppable if he's in the mood. Easily one of the fastest players I've ever seen. He's capable of taking on multiple defenders.
Goes for the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Kukçu with the short one. Morocco are looking to go forward now. And here's Rafael Leao. A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Rafael Leao just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Morocco have their second corner now. They've played it short. And here's Kukçu. The ball swung in. Chance for a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Reinders gets across to intercept that. Iwobi goes steaming forward. Cannavaro makes the interception. Robertson. And it's Kukçu. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Now that looks a decent ball. Kukçu. And here's Iwobi. That's really well cleared. And he's only too happy to take that back. That's good vision. Oh, nicely intercepted. Morocco are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Messi. Oh, super! He's had a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Lovely feet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, that's a key interception. Messi, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Madueke. It's a pretty loose pass. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Can he latch on to this? He's picked his way through. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. So, who's he going to be aiming for here? Big header! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That's the throw. And no, that was never going to make it. Plays a sharp little ball here. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, played right into his path. And he was quick to react. Courtois punts it upfield. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And that's put paid to a promising move. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Batistuta. And that was very necessary. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Hakimi, can he get onto this? Robertson spots it and intercepts.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And that has been cut short. And this is Batistuta. That is a great pick out.
Oh, really well played.
Crosses it in. Hakimi. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Rafael Leao. Morocco looking to pass their way through. Guti.
There will be 1 minute.
Now it's
added time.
Batistuta. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So
Chance! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Some first-half thoughts?
well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Morocco have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Pinches it off him. Iwobi. Rafael Leao. Iwobi. Real chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Hakimi. Reinders. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And Hakimi. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Can he get on the end of this? Floated through. Oh, that was vital. Quality ball. And it's Guti. He's had a shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Guti clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Bastoni cuts out the pass. Haaland is onto it in a flash. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Now it's Batistuta. Tries to play it through. Reinders. And he's forced to go back. Saliba. Nicely aimed pass. That is ended up in no man's land. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Iwobi. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Threads one in. He can get that clear. It'll be a throw-in.
Substitution for Morocco, number 13, Madueke. Coming on the field is number 11, Hazard.
Belletti. The ball goes in. Good read, needed to be. And here's Haaland. And a shot! Morocco are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Saliba. Reinders. Well-timed, excellent interception.
Morocco really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
And it's made its way to him. He has a look up. Chance! It's in! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Morocco have fired themselves in front.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
That's a cute ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Morocco clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And it's Hazard. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Haaland. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Not the most convincing. Oh, what has happened here? Can he finish?
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Takes a shot! He should have put that one away.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Morocco are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Rafael Leao. And he's quick to get it clear again.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Now it's Rafael Leao. Hazard.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Substitution.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
And it's been taken short. Oh, nice touch. Cannavaro wins the duel this time. Pings in across. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Added time.
That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Cruyff. Belletti. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. And time is up. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
Hello, attendees.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I've been in this position myself, and this will be...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Junior, in some time. His favourite move is to receive the ball in a wide position, attract defenders his way, where he can turn them and just leave them behind and have a clean run at goal. He's a very tricky customer and getting better week by week.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Van Nistelrooy! Van Nistelrooy! Goal after wonderful goal!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Morocco are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Vinicius Junior. Kukçu. And it's Iwobi. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And he's managed to get free. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He's found a way through. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. Bebeto. Look, great chance! Goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
Van Dijk. And it's made its way to him. Rafael Leao! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe. Morocco are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
It scores! He's done very well to get to that.
Scholes really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And it's Scholes. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mohamed Salah, and he was quick to react.
Mohamed Salah really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Morocco really could have done without this to increase the lead. And he's denied!
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That is ended up in no man's land. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, good ball! Van Nistelrooy! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Nouri. Reinders.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Looking for options for movement. Iwobi. Reinders. Mohamed Salah. No, that pass isn't the best. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Hakimi. Now Salah. Passing is crisp and sharp. This looks promising. Nice looking ball. That is a great pick out. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. And this is Bebeto. Now it's Rafael Leao. And smartly reclaimed. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Van Nistelrooy looking understandably energised after his goal. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Goes looking wide. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Hakimi. And he's quick to snatch it back. Rafael Leao. Van Nistelrooy. Olise. And there's the end of the first half. Reflections on the first half.
Morocco really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players, otherwise this one's as good as done.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their...
He's going for goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Kukçu plays it short. Kukçu. Mohamed. And a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Iwobi does really well to win the ball there. Reinders. And it's Kane. And it's Kukçu. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
That's a good ball out wide. Can he get on the end of this? He's shifting through the gears here. Danger averted for now. Iwobi.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a
Chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now it's Bebeto. Scholes, who does have an assist to his name. Now that's well seen too. Saliba. Reinders. Morocco finding their passes. Nicely weighted ball. Morocco are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Scholes. Bebeto. Van Nistelrooy. There's the shot! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. To further improve their position of comfort. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Out of play for a throw.